Yeah.
Roll it up. Careful now.
Oh.
That's why you're doing it, buddy, and not me.
Oh, man.
Hey, get it to the beginning.
I'm trying.
There you go, Derry.
It's been a while since I've queued up an album. Anyways, this is the song that started it all, huh?
I guess it is. Yes, it is. At least there's a singer on it now.
I wrote this when I was in college, a few years before I met Johnny, and demoed it myself. And a few years later, when I moved to Toronto, I joined Honeymoon Suite, and we were a bar band at that point, doing six-nighters and whatnot. And we wanted to be an original band, so I had a couple of originals. I played them for Johnny, and he really liked this one and a couple others. And so we started sneaking them into the set with the Billy Idol and the Flock of Seagulls that we had to play, and it just kind of, you know.
It's the songs that we told the owners that we didn't play that got us fired. But as long as we could get up on those days, or 45-minute sets, right? If we could make it through the first 45, then the crowds would stay.
So we ended up demoing the song. I think we played in Elliott Lake. I forget that, on a Saturday night. I think we drove all night, and we got up Sunday morning and went to our producer's house and recorded this song in his basement, along with Face to Face and Funny Business. Burnt right out, and we entered it in a contest, and it won a contest, and got on the local radio. And we ended up, long story short, we ended up getting our record deal with the demo.
We had different record companies come out and see our band. We had developed a following, not like a following, that sounds sort of silly. We developed a crowd. You know, people liked our band. It's cool. But this is, well, we were always doing originals on stage, whether they were known or not. When I first met Derry, I had a bunch of songs, and Derry had a bunch of songs, and it's like, what is that? Like, what is this? I got to sing that, and that's pretty much where it started.
Yeah. As for the recording, we did this at, things just after we signed the deal, we were just going crazy. We were so happy to be, all of a sudden a real band with a record deal. They got us right in the studio. It was actually phase one.
That's right.
In Toronto. And I think we went and cut all the beds in 2 weeks. Beds, overdubs, everything, which is unheard of. And I think the budget for that album was like 50 or 60 grand. I mean, we were just banging it out. But that energy, when you listen to this, you can hear that energy that we had. And
I hear there's a nervousness in the vocal, and one of the reasons for that is nowadays it's all digital, right? And it's like, okay, do it again, but back in those days it was like the 2-inch
tape.
So you're waiting as a vocalist, okay, so there's a nervousness in it, and I hear it now. It's like it's totally cool.
Yeah,
want to get it back, get that 2-inch tape back out, you know. I miss it greatly. I had a lot of memories right there.
Yeah, and I think they even very sped it up a little bit, which made Johnny's voice sound.
Yeah, they did that very speed thing. It's killing me to this day. It's really chipmunky. It's because the tempos weren't exactly right, and so they sped them up a little bit. But if it goes too far, then it's chipmunk Johnny.
But it worked.
It worked. So, yes, it did.
There you go. It's been a good song for us.
That's the first one.
Yeah.
When we played this song live, it created an incredible vibe in the audience. And when we get to the guitar solo, I'm not going to talk because it's one of the best guitar solos that you'll ever hear.
He walks into the studio and he goes, "Hey guys, what's up?" We say, "Yo, we getting ready to make this record." And Rick goes, "Oh, you know what? That's Aerosmith. You know who those guys are?" And we was like, "What are you talking about?"